Welcome back to the channel. Today, what I'm going to be talking about is Kai Greene and whether or not he's going to return. In my opinion, I think not. Basically because I think Kai Greene has come to believe that no matter what kind of condition that he comes in to the Mr. Olympia, he won't be allowed to win the Mr. Olympia. And you have to look at it like this. The Mr. Olympia is a business. And everybody wants the best representation of that business. And due to a lot of things that has happened with Kai Greene, one being the sexual thing with the fruit or whatever, that right there was probably what actually kept Kai Greene from winning the Mr. Olympia. In my opinion, everybody wants the best representation for their own business. And once that came out in that manner, it kind of pushed Kai Greene back. You know, he would probably always place in the top 5 simply because of his conditioning. But I don't think they would ever let him win because of the incident with the fruit thing. And believe it or not, and I'm not saying that Kai Greene is this way or not. I don't know. I don't know anyone's sexual preference or whatever. But, you know, a lot of bodybuilders, they do a lot of things to get money, to pay for the drugs and stuff that they need to keep those massive bodies the way they are. And that's the truth about the sport. But you have a lot of gay guys, believe it or not, that are bodybuilders. And they are probably some of the best in the business. But developing your body has nothing to do with your sexuality. It has everything to do with what you look like. So people's sexual preference have nothing to do with whether or not they're bodybuilders or not. You have had a lot of gay older bodybuilders that was gay, and they was really, really good bodybuilders because they do the same thing as anybody else would be doing. But you do have them. Not saying that's the issue with Kai Greene with the fruit thing and all that. I don't believe that the guy is gay or anything, but I do believe they do what they have to do to get money to keep their careers moving forward, because it takes a lot of money when you're in the pro set, and it takes a lot of money to supply that drugs that they're using to keep those big bodies the way they are. So I don't think Kai Greene would ever come back because he don't feel like he can win the Mr. Olympia. And if he feel like he can't win the Mr. Olympia, then in his opinion, what's the purpose? What's the purpose of continuing to push for that title if you know they're not going to let him win it? And you can't blame the guy on that. But as far as the product is concerned, he has developed himself to be a great product, a great inspirational speaker, motivational speaker. He's moved a lot into that arena. He's still maintaining the way his body is. He's always borderline ready for a competition. So he's doing seminars and all of those things like that and making a pretty good living of it. So as far as making himself a great product, he has done that tremendously. And I think there's a lot less stress on him with that avenue of travel, simply because he can kind of, you know, make his own dates as far as what he's going to do, what he's not going to do. And at the same time, he don't have those stressors on him to compete. So I think right now, Kai Greene is probably in one of the best areas of his life. That title is probably going to be the only thing that's going to elude him. But as far as developing a great product for himself, promoting the sport. He has become a great ambassador for something of that nature. And kudos to him. Kudos to Kai Greene. And he's one of the guys that I really like watching as far as the way he work out. He advocates, you know, filling the muscle, medium type weights, and every now and then he'll do heavy weights. But if you'll notice that the heavy weights that we consider to be heavy are really not that heavy, because if you're doing 405 for 10, that's not a real heavy weight for you. And you have to also consider the fact that they are enhanced people, so their poundages are going to be much greater than that we would use. So don't put that in your mind that you're going to go do the same thing they doing. It is not going to happen. You don't have the same help. So again, I don't think Kai Greene will ever compete in a Mr. Olympia again, but he has made himself a tremendous product, a tremendous advocate for the sport. And again, he can't go wrong. That's what I want to talk to y'all about. Thanks for watching the channel. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And again, I'll be talking to you later.